I guess, be relatively easy for fault finding down the track. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be doing my DCC bus. Look, it's probably going to be a little bit unorthodox to what you may have seen out there already or what you may have been building yourself. I'll show you what I've actually already got on the layout just to give you a bit of a visual, and then I'm going to take you to the workbench, show you step by step on how I plan to hook into that bus line. What I wanted to do is just sort of show you what I've sort of done at the moment on level 1. Each section of those will have a breakout connector for the main bus, as I can show you right here. What I've got here, I actually brought bulk of this stuff, so it's about 30 meters. It's actually a dual wire, so it's red and black internal, 2 times 6mm wires. These boards here, I'll just show you quickly, I sort of brought online, and there's all different sizes, so depending on how many tracks I've got going across and how many dropper wires, because what I plan to do when I lay the track is make sure that, you know, the dropper wires are all sort of bunched together. I'll be doing dropper wires, you know, each length of track type thing, just to make sure I've got a good electrical connection and enough electrical juice getting to the track. The good thing with these things, they come in these full lengths here, but you can cut them down to size depending on what you want to do. I'm just going to show you step by step on how it's going to get hooked up. Each section of the benchwork I've got for the layout, in between will have one of these breakout connectors. So basically what I'm going to do, I'll show you here. So basically these will go in to each end. Just show you quickly the tools I use. Basically this is the main one, and I like it for the big stuff because it just makes a light meal out of it. So I sort of feed it in as such, and it's pretty tight fit because it's quite a big wire, and I've adjusted everything, and then basically, you know what, I just squeeze that and it comes off like that. Pull that off, and then I've got the 2 exposed inner wires. And then I have also these ones, I think they used to call them a T-Rex or something, and obviously I use these for these smaller wire, internal wires, to get the plastic off. And there you have the internal wires exposed. Again, we've got to make sure that the red matches up with the red and the black matches up with the black. They'll go in like that. Once they go on, tighten down by these screws, so make sure you've got a good connection, make sure they're nice and tight. And I guess once we've got this last one done, and then that's how it's sitting, I guess, under the bench work. Now, depending on how many tracks I've got in that section going across and how many dropper feeders I've got, both from the neutral and the active, I'll sort of demonstrate here. I've got 2 tracks, 4 dropper wires, 2 reds, 2 blacks, and basically all I need is just a 4. So what I'll normally do, cut the black and the red up, and then sort of feed these in here. And I'll just show you quickly. Just going to put the black in. Tighten them down. For this side I would do the same for the red, and all I need to do is feed from the bus here straight into the black, black to black, red to red. We'll have these feeders from the main bus wire put in. So there we have the active with the active, and then tighten that up. And so that's pretty much how I connect into the bus. So these 2 wires, depending on, I guess, the configuration of this, and let's say I only need this 4 because I've got 2 tracks, so I'll need 2 wires for the black to the track and 2 for the red to the track. I'll cut myself a red one of these and put on this side, and then basically what I'll do, I'll feed the black into the black side, and that will go to the red side. Each of these rows are connected, so on this side you'll both have the neutral from the black wire. This side here you'll have the active from the red, which I only need one here because they'll both be connected by one of these, and so but I'll have 2 outlets
for the active and 2 outlets for the neutral. This is quite heavy duty, you know, hopefully it's going to not give me any issues with voltage drops across this layout. I haven't actually measured, but I mean we could be up to 15 meters either side of the main DCC cabinet. So there you have it. That's how I'm going to hook into my main DCC bus line and then have all the track dropper wires attached. It should be relatively easy for fault finding down the track, and it should actually help keep, I guess, underneath all the wiring neat and tidy. I guess that was my main objective when I was looking at this sort of method, and it took me a little while to sort of come up with, you know, what do I want to do underneath, how to keep things neat for the ease of fault finding later on, that type of stuff. And then this is, I guess, the method I came up with. Look, it's not going to be for everyone, but if you're sort of interested in this type of method, that's what I'm going to be using on my layout.
With that said, I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.